Relax, Dragon.
Hannah's like laying back. Hello, everybody.
This shelf has never been clear before for me to put my foot right here.
That shelf, right, that little thing holding on that paper is very flimsy. We're in my office / craft room.
Yeah, I see.
It's very flimsy. It will fall.
Okay.
Hello, everybody. I'm Laurie.
I'm Hannah.
And we're Journey with the Gingers.
Mm-hmm.
And we're back. We were off last week, and we're glad to see y'all tonight, where we kind of just took a night off, honestly. I think everybody needs to do that every once in a while. So we appreciate y'all for understanding that.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll be back again also next week, but it won't be me. It'll be Hannah and William.
What are we doing next week?
I don't know. What are y'all doing next week?
That's a great question.
Stay tuned to see what they'll be doing.
Because here's the thing. I came up with stuff for this week.
I'll come up with it. I'll prepare it. I'll have it in advance ready for y'all.
Do you know what the answer is? I don't know.
Never boring when William is with Hannah.
You got 2 ADD and ADHD people in the room.
And the organized person is nowhere to be found. So
I'd like to point out that I have more control than he does over things.
Yeah, you do. You're a little bit more in control, yes.
But it's definitely like a bunch of squirrels running around.
Yeah, it is. Imagine living with y'all both.
Your
dad said, Dagus, do you ever wish Hannah lived back at home?
No.
I was like, no. We get along a lot better with her being in her own house.
We would have like arguments right before live streams.
I am
years ago.
I am a neat freak.
I am not.
I'm totally a neat freak. I could live. I do not like clutter, and she is the queen of clutter.
Oh yeah,
yeah. So it was a rough time with us sometimes.
Well, I just remember the live stream where the ring light broke. You're like, I can't do it. It was the straw that broke the camera.
The ring like fell over. Like, what do we even do?
She's like, what? Your room's a mess. Because it was just, my room used to be right down the hall. She was like, you're not helping me with the ring.
Her room ain't a mess anymore because that room is totally.
We had to duct tape it.
We had to duct tape the ring, the light ring. Yeah.
What? The light ring.
The light ring. The ring light. All right, so tell us something good. I've already seen some people put some good stuff coming up in their lives or their travels or both in the chat. So tell us something good. Do you have some good news to share? Do you have a milestone that you met with your channel? If you have a channel, do you have an upcoming trip? Do you have a countdown? Share it with us. Also, we have a fun hour planned. Tonight, we are going to talk about some travel news. Of course, say hello to everybody in the chat. And then Hannah's coming up with a trivia game for you all. Do you want to tell them or you want to surprise them what you're doing?
You're
like so close to the
camera.
I
know, I'm reading. Yeah, it's just about urban legends and folklore. I just really wanted to talk about it. I wanted something creepy.
She likes creepy stuff.
Yeah, so. I was like, she was like, what do we do? And Drill was like, oh, well, you've done the 80s and 90s. And I was like, but I really want some creepy stuff. And I said, but it's not October. So what can I do that's not like specifically like Halloween? Ghost. So I was like, urban legends.
Urban legends. So that's what she's doing for trivia tonight with you all.
I promise it's not hard.
No, there's like a couple of hard ones built in there, but it's got a lot of that are pretty easy.
Yeah.
So for our channel news, on Monday, June the 10th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're going to be joining Keith from BDF,
who's here,
who's in the chat, to celebrate his 62nd birthday. Sorry, y'all. I felt it coming. His 62nd birthday celebration. He's actually got a 2-hour celebration going, and he has us on the first hour with some guests, and then he's adding then we go out and there's another hour with more guests. So that's a fun celebration with Keith. And so if you can set your calendar, put something on your calendar, that is 8 Eastern Standard Time on BDF, Keith's channel. Eastern Standard Time. Did I say it right?
No, I was just wondering.
Also, like I said, next Thursday's live stream will be hosted by Hannah and William.
Hannah will be doing the comments and hosting. And Dad's here for commentary. That's how it usually is.
I have my colonoscopy that day. That's one of those fun things you get to do after you turn a certain age. So, yay me.
She said, I'm not in the mood.
No, I'll be in my bed. Let's talk about some travel news before we say hello to everybody. So, Hannah,
do you want me to skip this?
Yeah, skip that first one. So, travel news.
What do you
go to the next slide?
Well, then, Gummy, why do you even have this?
Because we're talking about travel news.
You were just like 1 second.
So, one thing that I thought was interesting that was on Travel and Leisure magazine is that the city of Juneau, which we've been to several times when we going to Alaska, that's a usual stop for people going to Alaska, that they have decided that beginning on the 2026 Alaska season, they're going to cap the number of visitors for the cruise ships that come into their port. They said that for Sundays through Fridays, so every day except for Saturday, the cap is at 16,000 guests. So I guess because the Alaska season has just gotten so huge and the ships are gotten so huge, some ships are holding 5,000 or more guests. So they're doing a capacity for the ports on those days. And then on Saturdays, the capacity is 12,000 guests. That's beginning in 2026.
12,000?
Mm-hmm.
What was the first one number?
16,000.
I thought you said 1,600. I was like,
I might have said that wrong.
I don't know if I heard that wrong. I was like, there's no freaking way.
16,000 every day except for Saturday. On Saturday, it's 12,000 guests.
Okay.
So I wonder if that's going to make any of the ships have to change their itineraries that have already got things scheduled for 2026.
So I'm wondering if that means that people have to have like official excursions booked through the cruise line to get off the ship, because you can't just have like some passengers.
I think they're just going whatever the ships are. Like if there's 3 ships coming in that hold 5,000 passengers, then that's going to be kind of the limit. They're going to limit the ships. Yeah, you can. Yeah, I think they're going to limit the ships. Okay. They said that cruise industry is very vital. It's not like they have a problem with a lot of guests. It's just they don't have the infrastructure now to support the amount they're coming.
I mean, do you know that you get like a lot of people, there's like a thing through Alaska, if you're a resident of Alaska, you get like benefits, like financial benefits.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, a lot of people don't want to live in Alaska.
Yeah, I think they just can't support the numbers that are coming through. Yeah. I think that they definitely value tourism. I don't think, like, there's some ports right now that, are trying to limit the amount of people because it's too much tourism. But I think Juneau is just, we can't handle all this. Mm-hmm. It's gotten so out of hand with the number of people. And it's just because the ships are holding more people. Mm. So I understand. Mm. But I thought it was, if they saw there was a problem in the infrastructure handling it, I thought it was pretty noble that they said, hey, we got to set something up to kind of help the situation. So the next one.
I was wondering why people said bless you. And
because I sneezed. Thank you.
And you're telling me to go to the next one.
Yeah, sorry. And I thought this was an interesting thing because we've used airport shuttles before. I know that before I did, especially before Ubers and Lyfts were a big thing, I used to set up Super Shuttle and all those different companies to get places. But now Uber is launching an airport shuttle service.
God, they need it in Las Vegas. Oh my gosh. The rideshare area in Las Vegas airport is very stressful.
Newark is worse.
Oh gosh.
Newark, I wanted to scream.
Explain to me how LaGuardia is so easy. That makes no sense to me.
Newark was horrible.
Yeah.
Which one did we do?
I wasn't with you in Newark.
New Orleans is good. New Orleans is very organized when we did it for the rideshare thing.
In DC, Dad and I didn't have any problems. But Las Vegas, it's so confusing if you've never been there because like you get assigned like a spot that you have to go stand in. And then when your driver pulls in, like they'll tell you to go to like A, B, or C. And then when your driver comes in, they're like, your driver's in B10. And you have to go find B10.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh, I'm going to get hit because there's just cars going everywhere.
Well, I was thinking this is a good idea because first of all, they said that they'll be able to book it 7 days in advance.
Mm.
And so if you had a big group that's too big for having a regular Uber or Lyft, you know,
that makes sense.
That would be great to go ahead and set that up.
Yeah,
with the shuttle service.
Like if you had a bachelorette trip.
Yeah,
some of the girls got a lot of bridesmaids.
Yeah, that's true. So
yeah, I'm gonna play. I have like 2.
They haven't announced which airports they'll be offering this at yet. I'm sure it's gonna be the most popular ones at the time, but it'll grow as that. But it's anyway. So I thought it's kind of neat that that's something new that's coming through the app. And so when you get to those airports, that'll be an option on the app now when it starts up.
I'm surprised you didn't put in the thing about cruise ships working with like the Department of Justice. I'm surprised you didn't talk about this.
Have y'all heard about more people getting arrested when the ships get back into port, like time for debarkation time? They actually are going on the ships and arresting people because now their cruise ships are working more closely, like Hannah said, with the Department of Justice. And when there's people out there with warrants, they're sharing their list of who's on there more. And they're letting them, of course, do the cruise. But when they get back, before the people are allowed off the ship, the marshals are coming onto the ships and arresting people that have warrants.
That's a good way to get people with warrants.
It's like, enjoy yourself, but wait till
Yeah, I see that a lot of people. I love listening to police body cam footage.
I do too. That's my thing.
I listen. I don't watch it.
I watch it on TikTok.
I listen
body
to
cam,
and it'll be like a simple like traffic stop, and just like, okay, man, you going a little too fast. Let me just go. And then they're like, this man got 4 warrants. And it's like, he's like, what do I got warrants for? So they get a lot of people with warrants off of traffic stops. I can only imagine cruise ships.
Yeah.
I can only imagine. That's crazy.
And then I just picked one meme. If y'all know me, y'all know I like to look at memes, especially like on Instagram and such. But this meme, Hannah and I yesterday were.
Hold on.
Sorry,
Angela.
Laura, we're going to have to talk soon. We're flying in Newark in August, May. Need your help. I wish that whole airport would get a renovation.
Like LaGuardia.
I feel like I'm back in the 70s in that airport for some reason. I think it's just because the carpet's old and things like that.
It's got yellow lighting.
Yeah, it's just, it needs some love. But the rideshare thing for some reason was crazy. And I had my mama with me too when we did it. And I was like, I think that what the problem with their rideshare when we were doing it, and I don't know if they've done it better, but this was just a year ago. But the problem with the rideshare is they were also using the same area for friends and family to pick up people out of the baggage claims area. So it's they're together. And most, the bigger airports like LaGuardia have, an area for each. I think for each place, there's like a rideshare area for specific places.
So like if you're like, oh, I am like coming off of like Delta, they'll be like, stand by pillar like C, and then like you stand by pillar C, and then you see your rideshare coming up.
Yeah, but Newark. I mean, you just need patience. That's all I can say.
The only people allowed in that area are shuttles and Ubers and Lyfts.
I just felt sorry for actually the Lyft and Uber people that they had to deal with that because that's just a stressful thing for them because it would take forever for them to get through because family members and friends are picking up other people. I just think it's a poor idea. Yesterday when Hannah and I were going over, we've been working on our itinerary for New York and we're going to New York soon and we're doing a few days in New York and then we're getting on the NCL Joy. And we were talking about how we've planned so many things that are early morning. And that's not like
understand that, and I cannot explain this logic to you, that I'm not a morning person. But if I'm on vacation and I have something exciting to do in the morning, I will wake up before my alarm clock, and I cannot tell you why I do that. I can't.
Yeah, we always wake up really early, especially when I'm on a cruise ship. I'm up at like 6 a.m. I'm watching the sunrise every morning.
Yeah. Let me tell you, on the last cruise ship I went, it was on the Carnival Sunshine back in December. I went to the morning show in person.
Didn't you watch it on TV?
No, I went in person, and I won a prize during the morning show. Thank you. I shocked myself at that one. That's always been a goal of mine, is to be in the morning show, like to sit in there.
Also, we've been thinking with New York, being in New York, this is the first time we've gone in the middle of the summer. That we kind of need to do, especially the things that are walking and things like that early. So that's another part of our decision, I think.
So guess what New York has?
What?
Can we preserve that thing?
Well, tell everybody what New York has that you found, Hannah. It's very Hannah-like.
It's called the Beetle House.
It's not like there's bugs there.
It's not. There's one in LA, but there's one in New York in NoHo, which is north of Houston. It's a Tim Burton themed restaurant that has Tim Burton, like, from his movies. So it's like decorated with like memorabilia from all of his movies, and all the stuff is named after different Tim Burton movies.
Beetlejuice and all that.
Like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Look at you.
Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, and like Night Before Christmas and Edward Scissorhands. I'm so excited.
So we definitely have to vlog that, huh?
Yeah, but
we got to reserve that.
Yeah, well, we're gonna do that today.
Yeah. All right. So show my meme, and then we'll go on and tell everybody hello. It says, "I want you to all to have a fun and relaxing vacation. Wakes you every day at 5 a.m. for activities." That's going to be us in New York.
So
every morning we're going to, and we have musicals at night. So we're going to be some tired puppies.
I mean, so I'm not going to tell you the days that we're doing stuff, but like we get there, like we arrive in New York, like we'll be at our hotel probably by 9 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just to tell you that. We will probably
very early flight that day.
Maybe earlier, maybe a little bit later. Anyways, so there's that. And then one morning we're going to wake up and go have breakfast. Another morning we have like an observation deck. And I'm like, who are we?
We have one day that's fully dedicated to all things Broadway.
Yep. So, and the day before, like, we're probably going to like be walking around and going, y'all, did you know that Bryant Park has like a little free reading area? I thought that was so cute, like reading in the park. They have like all these books, like adult books, children books, and then you can just read for free.
You can read
for free.
That's so neat. I'm all about reading, you know.
Yeah.
So Hannah's going to start bringing everybody up. While she does that, we do have a countdown. This Sunday, not this Sunday. Yes. This Sunday, Hannah and William are going to see Les Mis.
Dad's going to go to the Fox Theater for the first time.
He's never seen a Fox Theater. I'm not going to that. But when they get back,
so excited.
When they get back home, then I'm taking Mimi and her friend to go see Casey the Sunshine Band.
Do you hear the people sing?
At least the puppies won't be left alone.
Sing the song of angry men.
And then, of course, we have New York and the NCL Joy. And then we also have a fall break group cruise. We have, I know Angela's here. I don't know if anybody else is going with us.
She said, I would love the Tim Burton play. Need that info for Beetle House.
Okay, we need to send that to Angela.
Summit 1 Vanderbilt.
Yes, we're doing the Summit 1 Vanderbilt observation deck.
Mm-hmm. And Marion said,
and you have to reserve it ahead of time, which we've done that.
Yeah.
And yes, I love the Fox Theater too. I can't wait to hear what William says about it because he's going to be all into it.
Can you write this down?
Write a note, Angela.
Beetle House.
Beetle House. Yeah, and Angela, I think you have to make reservations. So if y'all going, I know you're going. So, yeah. Okay.
We have a lot of little free libraries here too. But what's interesting about that reading thing in Bryant Park is that like they're literally like portable bookshelves, and they ask you to like wear gloves, or they may have gloves.
They give you gloves,
and you like just sit down in the park and you read, and then you just put it back.
Yeah,
like it's not meant for you to keep; it's meant for you to read in the park.
You can probably bring your own book if you wanted to, because they have like comfortable spots to read and things like that.
Yeah.
And what's the fact about Bryant Park, Hannah?
They have the cleanest public bathrooms in all of New York City.
The cleanest public bathrooms in all of New York City.
Like they have like people cleaning them every hour.
They have like awards for the bathrooms, which is hard to find free public bathrooms. So
that are clean.
That are clean in New York. So.
It's hard to find a pretty public bathroom, period.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Why was the Fox shut down for a couple of days? It's not shut down right now.
Huh.
What happened? What did happen?
Well, Hannah wants to know.
Hannah
wants to know.
Okay, ready?
Hello, everybody. Nick P. I saw Nick P's live. Was it this week or last week?
Mm-hmm.
From Australia, and his plan. I think Nick P and I could definitely be friends because his planning is just amazing. He's like, I'm going to do this, this. I mean, he had to really plan that thing to the T. So he had some good things. He goes, what goes 300 miles? I'm sorry. Western Australia. He's crossing the Nullarbor Plain by train. It's the longest stretch of straight railroad track in the world. Wow. I think he was on a train when I was watching his live, and he had great reception. It goes to 300 miles without making any turns. That's crazy. I'm heading out to Perth, the capital of Western Australia, and the most isolated capital city in the world. That's a good fact to know.
I am not laughing at that. I'm laughing. Do you remember you told me you were reading me Urban Legends?
Uh-huh.
And he said train in Australia. And it reminded me of the baby train.
The baby train.
Basically, a train woke people up at 5 a.m.
And they said that's where baby boomers came from.
Yep.
Because they had nothing else to do after 5 a.m. and we woke up. All right, Keith. 984 days until his next Walt Disney World trip. So that means he is past the 1,000 mark. 2,811 days until his next Universal Studios in Orlando trip. And 4 days until his 62nd birthday. And we get to celebrate with you. I'm excited about that. Hello, Cruise Nuts. Great to see y'all. And look at there. Talking about Australia, the Down Under Cruisers. Great to see y'all.
Mm-hmm.
And we know that you had a loss in your family, and we just want you to know you're in our prayers. Hello, wonderful Angela. Good to see you. And there's Anthony. Hello, Anthony. Great to see you. Anthony's been doing some live streams, I think, on Sundays. And he's been giving away prizes.
Mm-hmm.
And look at there. There's Nick Torres. Who is Nick Torres?
One of my favorite Canadians.
It's been a long time. Hello, Will Cooper. Good to see you. Great. Thank you for being here.
She was talking about how I was messy.
Yeah.
I'm not a hoarder.
She's gotten better as she's living on her own. There are times that she will not allow me at her house, though. And then she'll be like, you won't believe what I did today. I cleaned my house.
It's called ADHD.
And I will say, I'm retired, so I mean, I have more time to clean my house.
It's like you get, okay, so you have to this is how my brain works.
Okay.
You have to get the energy to do it, because if you don't have the energy, you're going to stop after that one task, But when we get the random burst of energy, we're like, okay, let's go. And so you start doing everything.
So you couldn't say, like, today I'm giving myself 30 minutes on my timer.
No.
And get 30 minutes.
No, if I am mentally exhausted, my brain is not going to do it. Like, it's not going to be like, you can do it. There's no discipline in this brain. No
discipline. Nick has only 134 days until the Sun Princess. Nick loves Princess Cruise Lines. Mm-hmm. Thank you and Nick need to talk about one time going on a cruise. She loves Princess.
Was the one with the lectures, right?
Yeah. 72 days until the MSC Meraviglia to Bermuda. And that leaves from New York, doesn't it, Anthony? I'm pretty sure it does. He's pretty much doing what we're doing. They're staying overnight in Bermuda. Mm-hmm. Hiccups, y'all. I'm sorry. Will Cooper has 4 days. Well, 4 days. I bet you got a suitcase packed until Tampa.
St. Petersburg. St. Petersburg.
Go back. Let me see.
St. Petersburg.
So he's going to Tampa and St. Petersburg. St. Petersburg is nice. Tampa's nice too.
Is that in Russia as well? There's another one.
Yeah.
St. Petersburg in Russia.
When Mamie had the aunt that passed away that left her the money that time.
Uh-huh.
She lived in St. Petersburg. We went down. Yeah, we had to go find her where she lived. Anytime is appropriate for creepy Hannah. That's what Meg says.
I know. I know. And also there is Meg.
Hello, Miss Meg. Good to see you.
Do.
Hey, Hannah and Laurie. Hey, Mary Ellen, Dylan. Now that I know who's in her picture on her avatar thing. I always looked at it and thought, I know who that. I've seen that person before. And I'm like, now I know who it is. 3 days until DC again. 81 days till New York. And 121 days till the sunshine.
Do you like ramen?
Angela, do you like ramen?
Like, I'm not talking like the little dried ramen packs. I'm talking about like ramen, like Japanese ramen. Because if you do, the best meal I've ever had is in Washington, D.C. And it's a ramen place. And we can send you the details if you like ramen.
I'll write that down too in case she asks for it.
Yes. You cannot make reservations.
You can't make reservations.
No,
it's a small place.
It's a small place, and you will most likely be sitting next to a stranger.
And William always says that was the best ramen he ever had in his life.
He said that's
the best restaurant he's ever been to. Right?
Well, he said it's in his top.
Oh,
he said it's in his like top 2 or 3 meals he's ever had. He said his number 1 was when he was in the military, and he was stationed in Spain.
Yes,
he got
we're going now.
He got very, very intoxicated with his buddies, very, and he needed to eat something, and it was like 11 o'clock at night or 1 a.m. or something. It was really late, and he found a burger joint in Spain, and they called it the American burger, and he said it was like 3 patties, a bunch of bacon and cheese. He said, I don't know if it was because I was really hungry or really intoxicated, but I think that was the best meal I ever had in my life.
This is when William was very young.
This is before he met you.
Oh yeah.
It's just so funny.
And also, do you know what came out of that?
What?
He couldn't give blood because that was just when Spain had mad cow disease, and for a long time after he was there, they couldn't give blood.
Well, now he can,
yeah,
because they passed it. He's like, yeah.
Just those little known facts that we like to share. 1 day until New York City, and 23 days until the celebration. Is this your first time on the celebration, Mary Ellen Dylan?
Are you gonna go see any shows?
And is and who's going to be your cruise director on the celebration? Did we already talk about that? Is Lee still going to be the cruise director, or is Leon going to be the cruise director? Because I'm sure
we've had this conversation.
Yeah,
before.
I think she said Leon's coming on, but Lee will still be that week. Yeah, I just love Leon. I want to cruise with him again.
Don't forget about Keith's birthday show on Monday.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Boop, boop, boop. Meg said that Atlanta's parking lot, the ride share is quite overwhelming.
I imagine. We had never, we've always just flown from Atlanta to Augusta. We've never just gotten off the plane in Atlanta and like taken a ride.
She says I would rather take the train than an Uber.
I can imagine, yeah.
Yeah.
It just has to be orchestrated well. If they don't orchestrate it well, the rideshare stuff doesn't work. I watched a vlog where someone with a warrant was trying to hide on the ship for 45 minutes upon its return. Multiple announcements calling for him, and he got caught.
Where does he think he's going to go?
I bet he went down his hallway and saw the police by his door and ran.
He's like, no.
So they're not. And, when William and I went to go get on the seashore with Kurt and Marcia from CME Traveling, they were delayed in letting everybody off. And I wondered if that was what was going on there. Because we still got on a good time. But they were, the parking guy, the guy at the parking lot, he's like, they haven't come off yet. They haven't let anybody off yet. I'm like, I guarantee I know you are. Hello, Ryan. Great to see you. And Meg says, multiple water main breaks. Oh, my. I didn't even hear about that. We just got potable water back this afternoon. That's crazy. What in the world caused all that? Do you know what happened yesterday in Charleston? Another ship carrying the cargo things. I sent you a link. Hit the Ravenel Bridge.
Hit the Ravenel Bridge?
Mm-hmm. And they closed it today for
the Ravenel.
The Arthur.
It's not a. Is it? Is the Ravenel Bridge a drawbridge?
No.
What?
It ran into the pillar, like it happened in Baltimore. But this time they didn't see visual damage yet. But there was a lady. She said she was on. People run on that pedestrian part. The police were able to get on the bridge because they before it hit, because they had a better forewarning that it was about to happen. They lost control of the cargo ship. but it was further out. But they thought afraid they were going to hit the bridge, and they ended up hitting it. But they're not as bad as Baltimore apparently. But the police got on the bridge before it hit and got, because there's a walking path on the Ravenel Bridge, and got the walkers and told them to get in their cars.
Oh my gosh.
And then there was a lady on her bike, and she said that she was told to leave her bike and get in the car. And then it hit, but it didn't. Fortunately,
that would be
that.
very bad.
Yeah, but they closed it today. Can you imagine Charleston with the Ravenel Bridge closed?
No.
That's the huge bridge in Charleston. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So I haven't heard anything else, whether it's been cleared. I'm sure they're checking it out before it. But it did hit, which is crazy that it happened again. We'll be catching up with Nick P in about a week. That's awesome. That's great. I love when people get to meet each other.
The time has to be right for the motivation to clean.
The way you tell Hannah is you tell her you're coming over. So we're coming over. Look at there. What is that, Jarrell?
I don't know. Pickleball? I don't know.
Golf.
I don't know.
I have to watch the replay for the trivia. Husband wants to go to the grocery shopping now before it gets dark. Thank you, Angela, for being here. We appreciate it.
She said, love Robin. Yes, send details.
Okay. I wrote it down for you.
I've never seen Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, Keith.
We have. We used to see it, go to the movies and see it when I was a child.
Mm-hmm. Lee will be the cruise ship.
I think it's my 7th time on Celebration. I thought you've been on it several times. And, of course, I'll go to all the shows at Center Stage.
Are you going to any Broadway shows?
Look at your face. It's like, are you going to
any Broadway shows?
She was talking about the Celebration. You asked her if she's going to Broadway when she goes to New York.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Apparently, 100-year-old pipes don't last forever. Oh, my gosh. Apparently, a bunch of them were all 100 years old. That's a lot.
I would be so mad.
Have water? Oh, if they canceled your show?
I mean, obviously, if the water's not working, you have that many people and you don't have running water, you cannot be in there.
Oh no,
that would be
bathroom.
Yo, they love like clockwork down there. I'll go to what show are you going to?
I think she told us before. I can't remember what it was.
Was it Love a Rock and Roll? Was that the name of it? There's the Neil Diamond one.
I think, was it the
Beautiful Noise?
No.
There was
Alicia Keys.
Hell's Kitchen.
Maybe that one. We're guessing now, Mariella.
Notebook.
Notebook.
Great Gatsby.
We're gonna see Anne Juliet in The Wiz. And are you still gonna see Hadestown?
I'm coming away from me.
Even though we're gonna go see it
here. I hear the walls.
Okay, Hannah. All right.
I have a good voice.
We do want to recognize.
They recognize my talent.
You do. We do want to recognize and thank our moderators that are here, Anthony and Meg. We appreciate y'all for looking out for our channel. And we do set up our channel now that you have to be a subscriber to comment. It just kind of helps with situations. So we appreciate y'all for being subscribers.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah, everything was shut down this weekend mostly until Sunday. No bathrooms. Did you have a bathroom though? That's what I'm worried about for you.
Mm.
And it's like,
well, can't you still use the bathroom, but like you have to just have like jugs of water just to flush down with it?
Okay, I'll tell you a quick story because you got trivia.
I got 26 minutes.
I was a principal at one time, and we had 700 children, and our water line broke, and they shut our water off. And the district was like, "We're gonna bring y'all jugs of water." Can you imagine jugs of water and 4-year-olds and 5-year-olds going to the bathroom?
No. No.
Yeah.
No.
So I'm glad I didn't get in trouble, but I kind of let our parents know through social media that our water main had broken because I wasn't about to have that day. So the parents that could came and got their children. And we took care of the rest. And it was science and math day. So we had parents in the building anyway. So yeah, the show went on. I don't know, probably Beautiful Noise is here, a local guy on Broadway.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
I had a half full tub of water to flush with. That's good. Still sucks.
It's good that you're able to get some fill up your tub.
Yeah.
Hello, Eric B. Thank you for listening while you're working. We appreciate it.
Okay, do you want to talk about this?
No.
No?
No. We'll go to your trivia. Your creepy.
You ready? Whee!
If
If you look in the shadows, there's things. I put them there.
Hannah's so proud of this, Sasha.
I put them there. There's things.
Like, where's Waldo? Where's the urban legend?
Where's the eyes and the bat and the zombie and the, thingy? All right. You ready? You ready? You ready? You ready? Ready? Do you have anything else to say?
Mary Ellen Dillon.
Yes.
Talks about Nick. I can't remember how to say his name.
Fradiani.
He won American Idol in 2015, and he's also going to be on the tour, also the lead role of that. So he's going to leave Broadway eventually, and when it goes on a world tour, he's going to play the lead.
All right.
Ready? Yes. You gotta read it out loud because it might be small for some other people.
Read it.
Me? Yeah. According to legend, the Loch Ness Monster resides in what country?
Gotta say like Loch Ness.
Loch Ness.
Not
like
Ness.
brave.
Loch Ness. Loch Ness.
Okay.
Do you want to hear my dumb butt? So Jarrell and I were watching Scooby-Doo. That was the movie I bought.
You're not supposed to tell people you were 28 years old. Yes.
Tell them.
Y'all.
Tell them.
Hannah has access to my Amazon account because I have Amazon Prime. So the other day, she pays me money because she ordered a movie off of Amazon. She bought a movie so apparently she wants to watch it a lot.
Yeah, there was nowhere else. It was my childhood movie.
Tell them what you bought.
Scooby-Doo and the Loch Ness Monster.
28.
I could quote
and Jarrell watched it with you?
Yes. Yes, he did.
How old is Jarrell?
32.
32.
But anyways.
He's 3 years older than you?
Yes, he's 3 years old. When I was a freshman, he was a senior.
Okay.
Yes. But, yes. So my dumb moment, it is Scotland. So when I was like...
She made this little picture over here, y'all.
Yeah, you see my Loch Ness Monster? Scotland. I did fall asleep during that movie, but I could a lot of times. I fall asleep all the time in front of Jarrell. Scotland.
And Jarrell takes pictures of you sleeping.
Yes, he took a picture of me and a video. Yeah. I would watch that movie.
You want to tell them your health news?
I'm gonna have to get my tonsils taken out, so I'll be like not on a live stream at some point for 2 weeks. So
she gotta get her tonsils taken out, y'all.
Yeah,
this summer sometime.
All right, what mountain range is home to the Yeti / abominable snowman? Okay. Anyways, my dumb moment. We'll go back to the tonsil situation, but my dumb moment with the Loch Ness Monster. I was like, where in Scotland is the Loch Ness Monster? It's in Ness, because it's Loch Ness. And Jarrell just looked at me like, Hannah. I was like, it's in Ness, isn't it? Oh, this is so funny. But no.
How much was the Scooby-Doo movie?
$11. I have no regrets. I love that movie.
It brought you happiness.
So... Yeah. I used to, so you remember when Netflix, I don't know, do they still do this? They would mail you the DVDs and you would like mail them back. Mm-hmm. Okay. I kept that DVD for like 3 months. I'm not even joking. I watched the
we used to have the membership where you had like 2 or 3. I can't remember. That's how I watched Downton Abbey the first time.
They said, thank you for your prayers.
Well, just thinking about y'all.
So back to the tonsil situation. I had strep. I kept testing positive for strep for 2 to 3 months. But I wasn't contagious, which was interesting.
She was taking antibiotics.
I was taking antibiotics. It wasn't going away. La-da-da-da-da. Eventually, I think it went away. And then all of a sudden, I pop out the huge tonsil stone I talked about on one of our live streams. And then I keep popping out tonsil stones, and I went to the ENT and was like, yo, what the heck is going on? And he said, that's the biggest tonsil stone I've ever seen in my life. He said, you shouldn't be having strep for months. You need to get your tonsils taken out. Long story short, we're getting her tonsils taken out.
And I promise you, we were good parents. We fought for her to have her tonsils out when she was little. And the ENT at the time said she didn't need them out.
Mm-hmm.
So,
all right. The one with lots of snow. I love that answer.
Has a snowman.
Himalayas. No, strep. Children are more susceptible to it, but adults can still get it. Burp. You see my Yeti? He's walking in between the mountains. He's waving.
You have to kind of look at it closely because it just looks like it's part of the mountains. Did you have fun making these slides?
I had fun. Not all are like this. I just was having fun.
It's kind of like Where's Waldo?
Yeah. All right. What is the name of the monster that sucks goat's blood and has been spotted in Mexico and southwestern United States?
The goat bloodsucker.
Monster. It literally means goat sucker.
In the other language.
Yes. In Spanish.
So. Yeah. If y'all spell this thing right, y'all are geniuses.
Ooh, do.
Because I would never be able to spell it. In my office, I'll clean.
She finally put her books back here and not in the closet.
Yeah, there's shelves back behind this blanket. And all my books that I've gotten as gifts. And I've collected her back there. So on this side is all my travel agent stuff. On this side is my craft stuff and my books. Yeah, it's clean though. I got rid of a lot of stuff. I need to clean out that closet then.
I think there was a Scooby-Doo movie with this thing. I got a lot of inspiration from Scooby-Doo. Don't ask me why.
Because she buys the movies.
I don't buy all the movies, but I do love Scooby-Doo.
I don't think I've bought a movie off Amazon before. I think your dad did though. I can't remember what it was. He wanted to watch something that he had to buy.
Yes, there was one of these in Scooby-Doo. It was Scooby-Doo and the Monster of Mexico. I didn't say it.
You and your dad could do Scooby-Doo trivia.
Bruh,
next week.
Chupacabra. You see my little chupacabra? He's kind of hidden.
I guess we can ask while everybody's answering questions. What kind of trivia would you like for next week?
Please.
Give us some ideas.
Please.
In the chat.
I'll have to look that one up. Chupacabra. You see my little chupacabra?
Little red eye.
He's a little chupacabra. She said, how cute. Chupacabra. All right. Dad knew this one. What insectoid, and that is a word. I looked that sucker up. What insectoid urban legend has been cited in West Virginia and was connected to the collapse of the Silver Bridge?
I had no idea about this. I never heard this in my life.
And fun fact, it is a major reason for tourism in West Virginia.
I'm writing down what ideas they're giving us about
I figured it out. Yeah. Say ooh.
I wrote that down, Meg. National Parks trivia.
Hint, it flies.
If y'all have other suggestions, put it in the chat and we can add it to future weeks too.
It flies and it has red eyes.
For trivia. Or games we could play.
You know, I knew
things we could talk about.
I knew Meg would know.
What did Meg say?
I may or may not watch a lot of cryptid videos. It means about creepy things. Yeah.
I've been watching a lot of shorts on YouTube too.
What?
You ever watch oh gosh, Zach. Now I'm gonna have to remember his name.
So Zach Bagans?
No. Oh, my phone's off. I'll look it up in just a bit. Da 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 da.
Zach who?
I'm looking it up on my phone.
Oh.
I turned my phone off because my sister calls me during
Mothman. Wait for it. You see my little Mothman on the map? of West Virginia.
I bet you if
He's so cute.
Kurt from CME Traveling was here, he probably would know.
Mothman.
Well, you know your dad's people's from West Virginia.
Dad knew what it was.
No, his people are from there.
Mothman. Trivia: cruise lines and countries they belong to. Mothman. All right, next. I love my little Mothman. He's so cute. All right.
I'm writing down y'all's ideas, by the way. Thank you.
What reptile was rumored to live in the sewers of New York City? It is not the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. I had to put that there because I asked one of my coworkers and she said Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And I said, no.
That's funny.
It was Lizzie. Lizzie was like, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I said, no.
I'm looking up this channel's name because I think it's Zach.
It's not a monster. It is like, it's an animal. It's an animal.
All right. If you like cruise videos, Zach the Traveling Man. That's what it's called. ZACH. Zach the Traveling Man. I love his cruise videos. I started watching him when when I was going on the Celebrity Summit because I'd never done celebrity before, and he does celebrity a lot. But you know, Hannah and I are going on the NCL Joy. I started looking for NCL Joy videos, and he just started putting out NCL Joy videos this week. I'm so excited because I really like his style. He's just very informative, and I just like it.
It is just name a reptile, name an animal. Because I saw Jarrell said lizard man. It is.
What's a splinter?
Give me a minute.
It's not.
Splinter is
Batman.
Mothman. Mothman?
Mothman or Batman? Is that a moth or a bat?
Batman.
Batman.
Splinter is the rat that trains the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in the sewers.
Oh.
That's why.
Okay.
I said reptile.
Do you remember the year that we had our Halloween pumpkin jack-o'-lanterns with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? You were little.
Name them.
No.
Name them.
They're named after Italian artists.
Okay, go ahead.
No.
I could do it.
Listen, I don't do cartoons.
And I can tell you what colors they go with.
Oh God, of course you can.
You got Michelangelo, he's orange. You got Donatello. He's purple. You got Raphael, he is red. And then you got Leonardo, he is blue.
What about Teletubbies? Teeny Weeny is yellow.
Hold on.
Yeah, we're so off track now.
Oh gosh, hold on. Teeny weeny, Dipsy, la la is yellow.
Did you say Tinky Winky?
Tinky Winky's purple.
Oh,
Tinky Winky is purple.
which one's yellow?
La la.
La la. Po.
Tinky Winky. Dipsy. Is it Tipsy? Because I don't think it is. Okay, we're just gonna go with Meg's answer. It's the closest. It's an alligator. Holly here.
Hey, Holly, you get to see you. Sorry, we are off track tonight.
All right. You see his I Heart New York thing right there?
You had a good time looking all this up, didn't you?
It was fun. What creature in Irish folklore is known for its screams, foretelling that the listener will soon experience the death of a family member?
Yeah.
If you need a hint, he is a lesser known, but he is in the X-Men. Like, his power, he was in X-Men First Class. His power is screaming. His name is inspired by this.
Okay. So if you complain about mosquitoes, then you need bats. Yep, bats will eat them.
I love bats. Bats are my favorite animals. Surprise.
I like dogs.
Tinky Winky. Dipsy. La. You started this. La la. Oh. Teletubbies. Teletubbies.
Hannah,
Shut up.
stop. I didn't say shut up. I said stop.
What is her name? Because I think it's Tipsy, and it's not Tipsy. I would like to point out that you started this. I did not.
You are not right sometimes.
I am your child.
All right.
Okay, hold on. Wait. Dipsy. I knew Dipsy because Tipsy is not right.
Tipsy. Tipsy. The drunk Teletubby.
Banshee. Banshee. The Banshee. Who is said to appear in a mirror if their name is chanted repeatedly?
It's not Beetlejuice.
That was his answer.
She was doing the questions and William says, Beetlejuice. No.
That's a good answer.
He disappears.
What was I going to say? What was the last question?
Banshee.
Oh, I did a school project we had to do it was like for 8th grade literature. We had to do like folklore, creatures in folklore, and mine was the Banshee. That was fun. Beetlejuice is a good answer, though. Correct. Yes. Yes, people are answering. Yes. Yes, that's up.
It was hot and muggy today in South Carolina.
I had to go get the mail.
You had to go get the mail? Did you melt?
It's across a asphalt parking lot. It's hot.
At least she has short sleeves on today.
I know.
I really do like this shirt.
Well, you bought it.
I know. I dress you well.
Okay. It is Bloody Mary.
Bloody Mary.
I would like to point out this is not what she would look like, but this is actually Mary. You know, the daughter of Catherine of Aragon and Henry.
So you just thought of that?
No. But then this. So they think that she is possibly one of the inspirations for Bloody Mary. The other one, it's a lady named Elizabeth Bathory, who was a noble. I forget which country, but she believed that she could maintain her youth by drinking blood, and so she would order of a lot of young girls in the village. So she's known as one of the first serial
Bloody
killers. Yeah. So
Jarrell said
Candyman. No.
Nick said Bloody Mary, not the USA drink.
Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary.
That's one drink I really don't like.
Bloody Mary. Your sister loves it.
My sister does. She drinks them like crazy.
Well,
only on a cruise. I mean, she don't drink it at home.
Armstrong's here.
Hello, Warmstrong Adventures. Good to see you.
Kinderman. Next.
No.
Alien spacecrafts are said to be housed at Area 51. What state is home to Area 51? Do you know how many times I wanted to type 15?
Because the thing, yeah,
15.
You've been to Area 15.
Don't say anything else.
Can you take tours of Area 51?
No.
I mean,
you can go.
You can go to the outside of it or something.
You can go outside, but then they have people within a certain perimeter of the gate.
Mm-hmm.
If you bring cameras or anything, they'll stop you.
Don't want to see them aliens, I guess.
What do you mean, Jarrell? What do you mean?
Is that where the aliens are?
Are you saying that's where the aliens are? The amount of people that said Arizona. When I asked this question at work today.
Your dad said Arizona.
I was like, no.
Yeah, people in the chat know it, though.
Wait for it. My alien! My alien! You see, he's right above Area 51. It's kind of hard to see, but it's right.
That's very creative.
Yeah.
You been playing with Canva today?
Yes, I did. You see my little alien? He's in a spacecraft. Cute alien. I know you. Thank you. So cute. All right. Next. I think this is the second to last question. In Mexican/Latin American folklore, Hannah took us to Area 15. We did.
Darrell's favorite place.
Yeah. In Mexican/Latin American folklore, there is a female spirit that is known to cry really loud around bodies of water. What is her name? To give you another hint, it is really well known, especially amongst like Mexican families. Like moms or dads would be like, "Don't misbehave," or such and such is going to come get you. So that's what that's about. It is not Baba Yaga.
Just terrorize your children, huh?
Kind of like the boogeyman, but
don't misbehave. The boogeyman's not going to get you. It's kind of terrorizing your children.
Yeah. But this, another hint, is that a really popular movie a couple of years ago was based off of this.
Did Monsters, Inc. scare you as a child?
No. It did not. You know what did scare me as a child?
What?
The beginning of Finding Nemo with the Barracuda. That did scare me as a child. Because I was like, no, not the mama, not the mama.
Not the mama.
Yeah.
I think your father's in the kitchen.
You think?
I hear noises. Y'all know in the cartoons, when the cartoon characters go to the kitchen and
You
get
hear all
pots,
the banging.
and you hear all the pots that they're flying and the banging and everything, that's William in the kitchen.
Keith
He's the noisiest person in the kitchen.
said it's not siesta because siesta is Spanish for sleep. Is La Llorona.
Look at that.
La
I had no
Llorona.
idea of that one.
La Llorona.
Never heard of it.
La Llorona.
Is the LL not a Y in Spanish?
You can say it, I mean, depending on what accent you want to go with. I mean, probably. La Llorona. La Llorona. So, last one. This is the easiest one. What's another name for Bigfoot?
Yeah, he's in the kitchen.
You think?
Hannah asked, there's a recipe I make called Cajun chicken pasta.
Mm-hmm.
And I like making it. It's funny. You feel like you're really being a real chef with it because it's a lot of steps to it.
I'm sorry, I just laughed away.
No, but he was.
No, I'm laughing at what Meg just said.
He was like, "Can I help you in the kitchen make supper?" And I was like, "Sure." He was like, "What do you want me to do?" I said, "Chop up an onion." It's so loud. I was like, the dog Bella got so scared because of the noise.
Jarrell, you should know this answer. Your soap is named after it.
It is.
Your soap is named after
it. Soap that you like.
It has it on the box of the bars of soap. Jarrell.
Bless it. He's been working hard today.
I know. He had to go back to work this week, and they're trying.
Is he home now?
Oh.
Are you home, Jarrell?
Okay.
Are you working?
Ready? I changed Chewbacca. Well, I mean, yeah,
she kind of looks like him.
Jarrell. I know you. I know you're playing me today. Okay, it is. I changed the picture. You ready?
You changed it.
Yep. Sasquatch. I created this one too. Sasquatch.
What's the name of his soap?
Dr. Squash.
Dr. Squatch.
Yes. Like Dr. Squatch. It has Sasquatch on it. She said, Sasquatch. I got it. Sasquatch or Blaine?
Blaine is quite tall.
Yeah.
When you meet Blaine, you're like,
okay, you're really tall.
I did not expect that, but okay.
Yeah, I love my little. He's so cute. He's like, here we go. Shove it through the forest. Okay, I'm done. 10 questions was enough.
You're doing good for not having a nap today. You're energetic today.
I had a Red Bull and a double shot of Espresso.
Good. Yeah. I had a what did I drink? Alani New. I love those things.
Yep.
Had that earlier today.
All right.
So this is the end. It's almost time. We do have some other live streams that are coming up. We have Lovey's Fat Life at 8 o'clock. And we also have Beach Please at 9. And they're going to have the people from Cruise World with them on their live streams. They're going to be talking about a group cruise. So that'll be fun. So make sure you catch them. And I'm going to ask him to close us out. Yeah, we'll see you on Monday. Don't forget, we'll be on Keith BDF's live stream for his birthday on Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
All right. Well, thank y'all for staying to the end. Y'all are the real MVPs. But we hope that you all stay safe out there, stay healthy, and don't forget
to journey on.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye, y'all.
Bye. 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 Bye.